Darrita Davis.
And Darrita, what organization do you represent?
I am the president of Stop the Violence Akron Movement, an organization that started in December of 2011 due to 11 consecutive homicides within a 2-week period.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on the event that occurred on November 3rd?
On November 3rd, it was brought to my attention that a young man by the name of Raupheal Thomas, age 29, was gunned down by the Akron Police Department. At this point, my thoughts is we need the truth. We need some answers. So those are really the only thoughts that I really have right now, is that we need the facts. And there are so many people out there speculating on what happened, or what they think happened, or what somebody think they saw. So what we really need is the dashboard camera. We need the coroner's report. We need the witness statement. We need the police statement and the incident reports. So to me, I can't make a judgment about what happened with this young man or this incident if we don't have that information.
Okay. And what are the next steps?
Well, there are so many people who are upset about what happened with this event. The thing is, there's been several of us, Stop the Violence, concerned clergy, and community leaders, and Coalition for a Safe Community, Brother Stephen Muhammad, and the Nation. We've been meeting for months on different issues. It really sparked a concern when Mr. William Pryor Yogi was beat back in the summertime by the Akron police when they entered his home. So we started, we already knew that there was a situation. Then we could go back as far as the incident that happened on Selena when Jeff Stevens was shot 22 times. So we know that this is not the first time that something like this has happened. So we've been meeting about different things that we feel that we need to have in our community. Things like a citizens oversight committee, so that when incidents like this happen, we can go to that particular committee. They can talk to the police auditor and have some type of dialogue already started, so that we know that there's somebody who's watching over these cases. We also requested a couple weeks ago at the City Council meeting that we wanted lapel cameras for every officer. So they were stating that they were going to provide, the city was going to provide their officers with a full metal jacket. So if you have a budget to do a full metal jacket, then you have a budget for lapel cameras. So there is a campaign to push that throughout the whole state of Ohio for every cop, every police officer to have lapel cameras on them. So we want to also join that fight and make sure that we promote that initiative as well. Block watch, we have a bunch of block watches here in Akron. So we want the block watch task force to do scheduled ride-alongs with our police officer. There's no reason that we shouldn't be out there riding with them on a regular basis. Somebody should be riding with police officers at least once a week. And there's been a lot of complaints that we have these nice fancy new cop cars, but the numbers are the car numbers aren't visible. So folks want visible car numbers. So to me, these are the next steps. The folks that's been working on these issues, we have met with the chief of police, but we need more victims. We need more family members, folks who can really speak to these issues, going with us, sitting at the table, making some headway on these things. Also, folks have been invited to attend the City Council meeting tonight at 7 o'clock. At that time, we're going to read the list of names of folks who have been brutally beaten by the police department and who have actually been murdered by the police department. And then after that, we'll list our demands. But at the same time, folks need to know that there are rules to protesting. There are rules to having a peaceful protest. Folks will not stand behind us if we don't show unity, and if we don't show understanding and make sure that we plan things strategically. They will talk about us and they will make us, this whole thing, into a mockery if we don't stand together. So I know folks are upset. I know folks are concerned about what's going on, but there are people who've been working on these things for months. So I know that when something hits close to home that you get upset, but we have to have a strategic plan. We cannot just go about these situations without thinking consciously and collectively. Also, This has been going on. Police brutality and police murders have been happening all across the country. Okay, just a few weeks ago, we had the situation in Beaver Creek, Ohio, where John Crawford was murdered. A few months ago, we had the situation in Ferguson, the Mike Brown. So, you know, we're seeking justice for Yogi Pryor, and we're also seeking justice for Raupheal Thomas. So, let's just work together collectively. I hope that we see you all at City Council tonight at 7 o'clock.
Thought about every day.